about this anyway, because I was surprised to see what's going on. What's the feud between you and Conor McGregor? Where's going on, and why all these pot shots back and forth?
I mean, it started on his side. You know, jealousy is not a great emotion, and I mean that's the only thing I can think of. He's jealous, which sounds crazy. It's Conor McGregor. He's got millions of dollars. So do I. He's got a Lamborghini yacht. I don't, but I don't really want a Lamborghini yacht. But it's just like he's done so much in the sport, and now I'm coming up, and I've never done anything but praise him, and he's throwing pop shots at me left and right. So like I'm not gonna just take it and be like, yeah, you're like. Well, I'd fight Conor. Like it's gotten to the point to where if he could actually have a little bit of discipline and get his weight under control, like we can meet at 155. But he's on steroids. He's way too big. He's huge right now. So it's just not realistic. But yeah, I mean it's negativity coming from him, and I'm not just gonna take it. So I'm gonna dish it out.
Man, one thing that I have to point out, this is one of the ugliest motherfuckers that I ever seen. Put this frame, my brother. Stop the sound.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
How are you enjoying podcasting?
The podcast is nice, Shout out to those guys. Show Me the Money Pod. Moicano is a character. That guy is funny. Sometimes I don't want to. I have a great relationship with so many fighters, and he's kind of blowing that up a little bit, I'm like, why are you saying that bad about this guy? Like, I like Junior, the guy that's fighting next week, the Mexican kid, Chihuahua, Rosas. So I love Raul Rosas, and then that guy is so funny. And then I want to have that guy on the pod, and now, like, he kind of, you know what I mean? He gets me on a weird place, but I like it. He's funny. So we talk about fighting a lot. Yeah, it's fun. Then I have.
Yo, what's good? My account got hacked. They posted some crazy crypto stuff, but I got it back. The kid is back. Yeah.
So that's what's happening to Conor McGregor right now. For the people at home who don't understand it, basically, they're like, why is Conor not fighting? So Conor has 2 fights left on his fight deal, but the UFC is trying to renew their rights deal because they license their content, which are the fights, to platforms. So they're trying to renew their deal. They're negotiating multiple people, but let's say it's going to go with ESPN. They're trying to renew the deal and get the most amount of money. So a part of that negotiation is, hey, we have Conor McGregor for 2 more fights. But if he were to fight now, that wouldn't be a part of the negotiation. The company would be like, oh, yeah, well, you only have Conor for one fight. So that's why Conor's not fighting right now. And this is what they do to the fighters is, if you sign the contract that you didn't sign, if you win, then you're like locked in for 3 more fights or something like that. And there's each contract is different, but you basically don't want to win because then you're locked in for 3 more fights, and then you have all these triggers, is what they're called, where if you do something, then this happens, or if you lose, then this happens. And so you're basically just like owned and operated across the board. But what you did is super historic because you chose to get paid less to be able to be free. And then now it's worked out in your favor because you had 2 of the biggest boxing matches, in the past couple of years.
Yeah, because I get to the point that I realize that there is more value in my freedom than in the contract, than what I can get in the contract.
And I commend you so much for being the first fighter to do this and to move to the PFL, where we value fighters' rights, their likeness, we pay them what they're worth. The list goes on and on and on. But you were the first one to do it. That was at the top of the game.
I've been thinking about it quite a bit, Kamaru. Potentially going back down, dude. I do believe Merab's going to win this belt. And I just feel like where I am in the picture at Bantam, it just makes it a little harder, dude, to get back to the damn title. If I can get on a good diet, if I decide to, it's still not official. Cause you know I like them chimichangas and gorditas. But if
I can get on a good diet, you're a professional athlete, an Olympic champion, 2-division weight champion, and you said if I could get on a good diet?
No, the only reason why I say that, bro, because flyweight's no joke, bro. Making that weight is like cutting off a leg, dude. It was about that I left undefeated. I left as champion. I gave it to the flyweights. I saved the damn division. I always feel like all the flyweights should pay a 20% royalty, you know, to the true king. It's gonna be a process, and I want to do this right, dude. And if I'm able to do this right, I think it'll be Izzy Pickens, man.
My wife got rubber like a couple years ago, so I bulletproof her car. So her car is bulletproof because she goes with my kids. So she got like on the stoplight, they just put a gun to get the cell phones because cell phones are available now, the iPhones and stuff. So people, they go to rob your telephone. So it's crazy to see the bulletproof a car. I told that to some friends in Finland. They say the president will have a bulletproof car. In Brazil, even middle class people. That's the sad thing because Brazil is beautiful. The nature is beautiful. People are nice.
Yeah, I only hear the best things about Brazil from all the fighters.
Yeah, that's the only part that sometimes makes me think about leaving.
Hey again, it's your favorite time of the week again. It's time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursdays. The boxing news is still slow this week, but as always, I got creative because I realized it's the best part of your boring week. So let's go! Okay, so we're a week away from the boxing match that nobody asked for, right? And the UFC event that everybody will be watching. Canelo's fighting Berlanga, another snooze fest. They're trying to sell a pay-per-view for $90 and $500 minimum in person. It's just robbery at this point to pay for another lame Canelo fight that always goes the distance against a subpar opponent. I'll actually be attending the UFC event at the Sphere instead. So now, I love the sport of boxing more than anything, and I will be watching boxing matches anywhere and anytime, even if it's a simple sparring session or two bums fighting in the street. So the idea I'm choosing to attend the UFC and support Dana White instead of Canelo tells you everything you need to know. Dana, I can't wait to see you next Saturday, buddy. I see that you got the same ab surgery I got. I always knew you wanted to be like me, bro. It will be great to hang out with you face to face. Let's go!
One-of-a-kind protein powders here. Wild Society Nutrition. We created something special for you guys. There's nothing else in the market like it. This is our Clear Whey Isolate. It's our ProBev. Added electrolytes to it to help you replenish everything you lost in your sweat and your workouts. Pushing throughout the day. Drinks more like a Gatorade than it does a protein powder, but it's got no sugar in it. But it also doesn't have any bullshit like all of our competitors have. We don't have sucralose in there to sweeten it, but it'll disrupt your hormones. We didn't add silicone to it to keep it from foaming. Who wants to drink silicone? I'd rather drink foam. Again, all the electrolytes needed to replenish things you lost. 20 grams of rapidly absorbed protein with all the amino acids needed. We got delicious flavors like strawberry coconut, rocket pop, and citrus punch. Stuff is straight fire. Let's go.
Hanging out with one woman and okay, I'm gonna answer the phone and then at the call. I'm sorry, my friend. UFC Doctor just checking me out. They was like looking this like I have nothing. They thought I have a ring or like something, but I'm good.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was gonna say, yeah, he was talking about some sort of antifungal or something like that, right?
yeah. Like I take a picture and then there's a lot of people comment, oh, he has a like. They was thinking I have a staph infection, but I'm good, man. Nothing.
Trust me, we know exactly how to combat piracy. I won't tell you extensively what we do every event, but we go after piracy hard. And you saw a few years ago, we started prosecuting people. That's how you combat piracy. Start prosecuting people for stealing. There you go.
It's on ESPN app. Buy. It's only $70.
We have Russian link.
You have a link? Like
Never.
you don't have enough money to spend.
Never pay for it. Never.
You have so much money, you can't give me $70.
We got him. We're watching this guy right now. All you have to do is turn it on Saturday, and we got you, fucker. I can't wait. Turn it on Saturday, streamers, and see what happens.
Send me a message, like location. I'm gonna come. Whatever you want, doesn't matter. Ireland, New York, Brooklyn, or Moscow, doesn't matter.